Hello friends, welcome back to the Craft Castle. My name is Ashley and I am back with a Cricut tutorial where I show you how to take any letter or number, your own picture, and turn it into a cuttable text file. This project is going to be super simple and easy. Let's get started. Okay, the very first thing that you're going to need is your pictures on your computer. At this point, when we put them into Cricut Design Space, you're gonna want your pictures edited the way that you want: lightening, darkening, sharpen, photoshopped edits, whatever you need, edit, because Cricut Design Space is not a photo editor. So you're gonna need your pictures in the edited form that you want. Then what you wanna do is come over here into upload. Then you wanna go up into upload image. This box is going to pop up. You are then going to find the picture that you want to use. When you find the picture that you want to use, you just drag and drop it into Design Space. Okay, this box is going to pop up. You just want to click on complex and then press continue. Now this box is going to pop up. We don't need to do any type of editing. We're just going to press apply and continue again. What you want to click is this button right here, the print then cut image. If you wanted to, you could rename this, but then you just want to press upload. Now what you want to do is click on the photo that you want to turn into a text. So I'm going to click on the one we just uploaded and press add to canvas. Okay, so our photo is now in Cricut Design Space and I'm just going to make this bigger just so we can see what we're doing. Now what you want to do is insert your text. Let's just keep it easy for the very first one and we will do just one singular letter or number. So what you want to do is click on the text box. This is going to pop up and you want to insert just do a singular letter or number. So let's do the number 1. Now what you want to do is come up here into font, and at this point in time you want to choose your font. I can tell you, when doing the pictures into text, the thicker the font, the better quality that you will get. Using a very thin font, you won't ever be able to see like my daughter's face when we go and make this into a text. So what you want to do is choose a very thick font. Okay, the font that I'm going to be using is that Futura LT Extra Bold. This is a Cricut font. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to resize this larger. Okay, so clicking on the letter, if we resize this, we won't really be able to see what's behind this letter. So a little trick that I have for you is coming up here into operation. I'm going to click on basic cut and I'm going to change it to a guide. See this pink line right here? Everything that is inside this pink line, which is our number 1, is what you're going to be left with in a little bit. So what you want to do is arrange your now guide, your number 1 guide, to where it is going to fit inside your picture perfectly. The other thing to note is you do not want to put your number 1 guide or your letter over your photo. Do you see how you can see right here this like weird triangle? If we were to cut this out, what would happen is you would be left with something that does not look like the actual letter or number that you're wanting. So like this would have a cutout right here and it wouldn't really match up with the original number 1. So what you want to do is make sure that your guide is inside your picture and that what you're trying to slice into be your letter or number is actually in there. The focal point is inside your number. Okay, so I like the fact that my daughter's face is right here, and if I look around everything else, it's not getting cut off anywhere. If you wanted to, because we still have extra picture down here, we can just make this a little bit bigger. My daughter's face is still in the focal point, looks good. When you have your guide placed exactly where you want, now all you need to do is selecting both the guide and your photo. Come down here and press slice. Then what we can do is we can take this is your leftovers. We don't need that, so we can delete it. Now this guide that we have, if you wanted to do another picture with the same letter or number, you don't necessarily have to delete it, but I only wanted to do this one, and so I'm going to be able to delete that. Now what you can do is resize this because a 50-inch cutout is not possible on the Cricuts. So we can resize this down smaller till it would end up being a print then cut. Let's just say we only wanted to do this picture, this one picture as a print then cut. All you would need to go here is to make, and there is our print then cut file in the number 1. All right, now let's do multiple letters. We are gonna put a full picture in multiple letters. Okay, so doing the same steps that you did before with we're uploading our picture, you wanna go into upload and upload image. Then you want to find your picture that you want to use and drag and drop it into Cricut Design Space. Then you want to press complex and then press continue. This box is going to pop up. You want to press apply and continue again. And then you want to click on the right one, the print then cut image. You can rename it if you want and then just press upload. Okay, when it's uploaded, you want to click on the picture you want to use and press add to canvas. Okay, so here is the picture and I want to put 2024 on it. So I'm going to insert a text box. At this point, you want to put in whatever wording that you want. I want it to say 2024. If you want it to say happy, sun, use whatever name, numbers, whatever it is that you want. I'm going to do 20 like this. Enter in 24. I want it to stack because my picture is up and down, so I want it to look up and down. Okay, I'm gonna click out of that and I'm just gonna make this larger so I can see what I'm doing. At this point, you wanna make sure that what you have written is exactly what you want. So I do want 2024, and I like the font, that Gothic 828 font that automatically popped up. I like that. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here into advanced and I'm gonna ungroup the letters. I want to rearrange my letters to where they are gonna be closer together like this. And then also I don't want this gigantic gap right here, so I'm just gonna close them in. Okay, now that I have everything aligned exactly the way it's supposed to, what you wanna do now is select all of your letters that you're going to use, right click, press combined, and then weld. The same thing we did before with that singular number, what you want to do now is click on the numbers or letters that you're using, come up here into operation, click basic cut, and then go down to guide. See those pink lines again? Then what you want to do is drag this over and you're going to do the same thing we did the very first time. We are going to place this inside our photo. And I like the look of that. So I'm going to select both the numbers and my picture, and I'm going to come down here and press slice. Doing the same thing we did before, we are going to take this and we're going to delete it. We don't need that. Technically, we could, if we were done using the 2024, we could delete that. And now we're left with this right here. And this right here is the print then cut file that I wanted. Just to show you that it works, we can make this smaller so it is a print then cut file, and then press make. And now this is our printed 2024 photo in text. Now, because we got 3 options to how to do this. We got a singular one, we have one photo for multiple numbers. Now let's do one that has multiple photos for multiple letters. So let's just insert a text box, and I'll do 2024 horizontally. And we are just gonna make this bigger so we can see what we're doing. Then what you wanna do is go into your uploads and upload more images. I am just going to do the 3 pictures that I've already have uploaded and press add to canvas. Then what you want to do is using your photos, I'm just gonna make this bigger. And let me just duplicate one just so, you know, it goes with what we're doing here. Okay, then what you want to do is clicking on your numbers or letters or phrase that you're using, you want to come up here into advanced and then ungroup letters. Then what you want to do is arrange these to the front, and you want to come up here to the operation basic cut and change it to a guide. At this point, you do not want to resize your letters or numbers because all of your letters are sized the way that you want them to be. They're all, you know, nice and perfectly sized. So you definitely don't want to resize the numbers. You can later, and I'll show you that later. Just do not resize them right now. Instead, what you want to do is resize your pictures. So I like the look of that. So I'm going to select my number and my picture, just that one, come down here and press slice. Then we're gonna delete the stuff we don't need. So that back of that picture and then that guide. Then going over here to this picture, I am only going to resize the picture, not the number. When I have the picture placed where I want it to be, I'm gonna select the number in the picture that I'm using, come down here and press slice, delete what you don't need, which is the extras and the guide. Doing the same thing with every single number and letter that you are using. Okay, so at this point, if you wanted to, you could select everything and resize this to the size that you need. Okay, when you have everything sized the way you want to, if you were using this for like printable vinyl or printable HTV and you wanted your letters to be stuck in the way that you have them, right now, technically we could print these out. We can go into make and you can see that like here, all of my letters are separated, right? And so if you're using printable vinyl or HTV and you are really concerned about the way that your letters were spaced, like you want to keep it that way, what you want to do is select your entire phrase or numbers, and then you want to come down here and press attach. Now I'm going to need to make this a little bit smaller because how I have it set is a little bit too big for a print then cut. So let's just make this smaller. Then once you have it attached, what you can do is come up here into make, and then you're going to be able to see that the 2024 in the exact way I had it looking in the design screen, it is still spaced exactly the way I wanted it to. So that is the little trick for that. All right, y'all, I cannot wait to see all of your projects using the picture and text feature. I hope I inspired you to create, and I'll see you later.